I guess there's probably like 25 years between me and wanting this toy.
Hey guys, it's edsretrogeekout. I'm over here with the Bennies. We're over at Brakrock. We're over at Brakrock 2019, and boy, did they just play a killer set. Anyways, usually I start with talking, how are you guys doing? But let's get right into the games and toys.
Before we even get too far deep on it, this game, oh shit. So, I broke it. Oh no.
He's broken.
There you go, we're back.
Before we do anything,
I think we're back.
break some shit.
I'm testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Bumblebee. I used to love this game a lot, so much.
Did you play it on the Master System, or was it just
on the Master System? Yeah, I loved the Master System so much. Two faults and problems with the Master System was like it had a built-in Alex the Kid version.
Too. That's what I had.
And the cartridges were a little bit faulty, so it's like, you had to blow on the cartridges, but it took ages for the Sega logo to come up at the start, and you never knew for like 5 minutes or something after putting in the cartridge whether the right game had loaded or whether you're playing Alex the Kid again. And as a kid playing Alex the Kid, you often end up just get caught up in that and just play Alex the Kid when you would actually just try to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's my grief with Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Sick review.
Thanks. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's my. Did anyone ever have one of those?
No, I didn't actually.
A friend of mine had one of those. Is that the Duck Hunter gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was a Zappa. I don't know if it's the same one, but I didn't even have a NES. I had a SNES straight away. I missed out on the NES. I was rocking Ataris before that.
Wait, like this. Whoa.
Whoa, I never had an Atari. I really wish I
had a friend that had an Atari.
The sickest thing about Atari is like all of the graphics are just like different size blocks. Like there was no round shapes or anything.
Yeah,
so,
you really had to use your imagination with the Atari. Like from the NES on, or the 8-bit Sega system, it was like, okay, this kind of looks like.
We've got shapes now.
Yeah.
When I was I reckon 10 years old, I went to the shops with my parents, and I had a choice. It's fucking awesome, and it's so sick. There's some shit here. I was like, I could get a Game Boy, and I used the Game Boy. I was like, yeah, it's pretty sick. It's like a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but I set it on the Sega system. I remember having it like on my lap, and I was like walking home. Driving home with my mum and dad.
Just holding on to it.
I was like reading everything and stuff.
Because they had all heaps of games on the back, didn't it? Like previews of the game sort of thing.
It had like this sort of shit, yeah.
That's sick.
And it was probably one of the most powerful, that's the sort of shit that I think nostalgia ties in with gaming, modern day gaming and shit like that. Yeah, but I'll never forget that. And it had a Hang On on the original system. And then if you had a secret, if you knew how to do the timing, there was a snail maze game that was a secret game that was also on there.
On the Master System?
Yeah, on the Master System. Mark 1, not the Alex the Kid.
Do you know what the first ever Easter egg in a video game was?
No, what was that?
It's an Atari game. It was like, it's called like Dungeons or something like that. It's in like, a movie that just came out, like that Ready Player One. Yeah, so it's like an old Atari game. There was like a little weird thing where a programmer was like,
you had one dungeon you could walk into, and then it had the name of the creator in it, because they didn't used to
have credits and stuff.
Yeah, have credits for the people that made it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he was like, no, I'm gonna pop it in.
Yes.
That's anarchy in video games. Fuck yeah, word up.
Yeah, fuck it. Respect. Oh, don't worry.
That's ashtray.
Yeah,
what was this guy? What was this guy's name again? I reckon I had this guy when I was younger.
Oh shit, sorry. I'll put this down.
I've got a Thundercats.
Skullgirl?
Thundercats, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the little
the sword with the light up Thundercats logo? Took two batteries in the handle. I still got it. I reckon with the button. But I tell you what, fucking broke the base of the sword within about. First week I had it.
The bits that came off the side.
Man, I was like fucking because I would just be like fighting bushes, trees and stuff. I put it through its paces. Which is cool to see that. This is around the same era as Silverhawks and shit.
Yeah. Brave Star as well.
Yeah.
With the shotgun.
The toys were heavy and sick.
Yeah, they were a bit bigger even than the Thundercats.
What was the guy? I can't remember.
I don't remember these dudes.
Or or braid stuff. It was like Snarf.
It's a weird
Snarf.
Furry guy.
Yeah,
He's got
like
like
a
old
old
school
yeah.
It's like every one of those shows had like a goofy sidekick.
Yeah,
like Orko or
I
something.
those.
You know,
What a whole
Yeah,
set.
they were
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like Orko with He-Man.
Always one weird bozo in every other show. Like, yeah. And they had some like cool like background skills though. Like if they needed, like, we're gonna bring in Snarf for this. Like,
Yeah, definitely. So, Nick,
Yeah.
you wanted to say something about the T-Rex right here, right?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Launch.
I do. I feel like this is something I never had, and I feel like it was something that I never voiced.
Yeah.
So when I was really young, I saw Jurassic Park, and like I was obsessed with that movie. I love Jurassic Park so much, like respect.
He's got a pinball machine as well.
Yeah, I have a Jurassic Park pinball machine at my house. Which it's actually not mine, it's my girlfriend's. So we found a mutual love for Jurassic. That's not the point. So when when I was younger, what is the point? I said, what is the point? Yeah, indeed. There's so many priceless toys here. Don't spill beer on the toys. All right. Anyway, so when I was younger, I saw the movie, and then I would go to like Kmart or Target, or like there were department stores in Australia. And I would see these toys on the shelves. And I didn't, to be honest, I never realized how flexible they were because I never had one. I never held one of these in my hands before, so like I'm freaking out a little bit. Like, yeah, correct. You know what though?
It's weird that your dream's gone to like shaking it. Like I've only got one, now I get to shake it as much as I want.
I didn't realize they were so small. But
You're bigger now though.
exactly. I guess there's probably like 25 years between me and wanting this toy.
No, but there's actually a bigger one. This is a baby T-Rex.
Oh, so maybe this isn't the one that I wanted.
No.
Maybe, okay, all right. But you know what? If I saw this, I still would have taken it. But I came from like
This is the one that has like the skin coming out, so
Stealing.
like another dinosaur could.
We can rip flesh.
Oh, that is the... I saw this! That's sick. That's the accessory that it was advertised on the box that like you could do
And
this.
now you can never find these little pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's priceless. Show me that.
Sell them to those guys.
Yeah, but they're flexible.
That's so sick.
Do you know on the thing of like scale of stuff that when you were a kid versus like You gotta take it away, like a little microphone for a bit, but hey, what's going on? This is a shout out to all the people in Radio Land.
TV
TV Land, sorry, YouTubes. When you talk about the scale of things like kid versus adult, I've never been back since being a kid, but they used to do these things in Melbourne, these like the Lego kind of like gallery things, like big things made out of Lego and stuff. And I remember going to one when I was like 10 or something, and I was like, whoa, that's like the biggest thing. I remember it was a dinosaur one. I remember thinking it was like the biggest thing in the world, and I'm kind of wonder whether going back is like...
Oh, it'll be severely underwhelming.
Yeah, we'll won't it?
Hold
Like,
on to the memory of how impressed you were, because right now I'm going through like, this is all right. But, but I remember...
Wait, your reaction... On the editing, can we cut back to his reaction when the flesh came off? Whoa! Okay.
We can rip flesh.
Oh, that is... That's sick. That's so sick.
Do you know on the...
Okay. So it's a bit better than all right. I know. Okay, yeah. But like, I hassled my grandma, my nonna. I come from a poor Italian background. Like, and I hassled my nonna so much. I cracked the shits with my nonna because she wouldn't buy me one of these, which is like, in hindsight, that's incredibly spoiled and incredibly disrespectful. But to be holding one of these in my hands right now is like, I feel severely privileged. So thank you. Thank you so much for finally showing me what this actually looks like outside of the box. It's really special.
Stop shaking it.
Huh?
So, your stage name is
SNES Mega.
SNES Mega.
Yeah.
And that was an awesome intro today. On set.
Yeah. I dropped a little Mario, bit of a jam at the start there.
Dude, guys, check this out. Check this out. This is the perfect band for my channel, the Bennies. How was the set? How did you enjoy it? I mean, the crowd was going nuts,
It was
right?
crazy, and that was our first show of the tour. So, like, to start off like that is a huge trip. Yeah.
Well, you're kind of exotic over here, coming from Australia, right?
That's
Oh,
so
yeah. Yeah, boy.
Did you like it? Because you jumped into the crowd on a shark. You went shark diving, right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I got so excited about it that I reckon I used the entire energy that I have for the whole tour in the first 2 songs. I'm very tired now, and I can't wait to go home. No. It was fucking unreal. It was so nice. I had fun. Really, really fun, and it's hard to get your head around. So welcomed by fucking people having a lovely time, so happy and stuff, and we feel happy, and then people feel happy, and then we're just there's nothing wrong with it, It's just fucking the best time ever, and it's electric, and it makes you feel emotional, and
It's been
it's
like
so
that. I
special,
think it's
and,
been like that a lot of the time with Belgium. Belgium especially has a real, I don't know, maybe they got a spot in their hearts for the Bennies or something. They're really welcoming and really excited, really enthusiastic. But we also watched this crowd, that was a 6 set and that was awesome, but we've kind of watched them play to other bands, or the crowd with the other bands, and they've been just as receptive and enthusiastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it goes to show that obviously the music culture in this country, and I don't know a lot, I don't live here, but it's Sorry.
That's news to me.
Yeah, exactly. Surprise. I actually don't live here. But yeah, they're just really receptive and really nice, and that's a really incredible feeling as a musician to be received that well. And I'm sure the other bands feel the same way, to have that level of enthusiasm and that level of reciprocation between the relationship from us to the audience. It's incredible, and we feel very lucky.
Because you said oh my god, I was dreaming of us singing songs to people and them singing it back, and they did it.
But I didn't want to repeat something I said on stage. Yeah, and that's so honest. My favorite thing in the world is hearing a crowd sing to a song. I think that's an amazing thing. People, I reckon that's a momentary, you get caught in it, go for it sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I've been in a crowd so many times when that's happened and sung along, just forgetting what I'm doing, just singing along, loving it so much. It's when you watch bands that inspire you, just one day, maybe we could create that environment or whatever.
I'd love
and it's
to have that. Yeah.
And we've been able to do that. I remember the first time it happened in Melbourne, where we're from, and that was the most trippy, amazing thing ever. But to come to the other side of the world, not really know where we are, and not really have any idea what's going on, and to have people singing our lyrics back to us in a different language.
Yeah,
it's just fucking incredible. It's so it's fucked. I don't know how. I've got no words.
We're really super grateful.
So I think you guys just need to go over into your YouTube browser, and what do they need to type in to see which video clip you want them to check out?
Maybe there's this really cool video of melting butter. It's 10-hour video of.
No, I meant what are your music videos?
Pages, man. It's really boring, but it melts. You watch this stick of butter just melts away. It's really. I've watched a fair bit of it.
I skipped to the end, and it's
Have you watched it?
Yeah, but then I realised. No, the funny thing is, I skipped to the end, and then when I saw it was melted, I was kind of I was angry at myself because I knew what was going to happen, and I knew there was going to be no surprise, but I still skipped to the end and what am I doing? I've got so much things to do around the house or whatever, and I'm waiting, and trying to cheat by skipping forward. I should have just not watched it at all.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but
it's so soothing though. Watching it's so soothing. When I make breakfast and I melt butter, that's the most exciting part. I'm not surprised someone made a video.
But 10 hours?
Are you putting it in the microwave or just naturally letting it melt?
So I guess I'll just drop a link up here.
Yeah,
right above this thing over here with one of their music videos. Check them out at the Bennies. And we shouldn't only be talking about retro games because you all brought your Switches over.
Yeah, we're gonna pay for Switches.
What are you playing right now?
Well, I just downloaded Rocket League, and I just got smashed to one round. I hadn't really learned how to play it yet, but
Mortal Kombat, Binding of Isaac,
Binding of Isaac,
Rocket
that's
League,
what I'm on.
Rocket League, SimCity, Civilization.
Wait, have you got SimCity on Switch?
Aren't you playing?
That's on my
Switch.
phone. That's on my phone. Yeah.
Is SimCity? I recently got through Cuphead, but as I was saying before, Super Meat Boy, I've got a love-hate. I'm having a break from that, but it's just when I think I finally got there, there's more levels, and it just hurts.
I got an Isaac tattoo. Check this out.
You get an Isaac tattoo?
Yeah,
what the freak?
And do you remember Golden Axe, that game?
Yeah.
So on our last tour, 2 tours ago, me and SNES got.
Oh, you got the guy.
Yeah, the level of crap out of to get the coins.
We both got him.
Yeah, we're matching goblins. Even though he's not really a goblin, we just went for him. Great little character.
Yeah.
sometimes like we like kick each other for coins and stuff in the middle of the night.
I want to get like the axe tattooed from the dwarf character. Yeah.
And my hammer.
I always like that weird like kind of parrot with a tail thing that you could ride around. Yeah. I don't know what it was. But like, I had a
like
parrot
the pink
face.
one in the first level. Yeah.
No, there was like a weird parrot beak one.
Oh, the one on the ground.
Yeah.
I'll pop it on the
Yeah.
screen so you know what we're talking about.
Great game. I like Final Fight as well because it's like totally different scenario, but all the same kind of like 2-hit combos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like let's just make it like a street version of like Golden Axe.
We
Well, Streets of Rage is
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, and I think they're doing a new one for Switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, can
Is it the 4? Or are they like remastering the 4? Because they already put out Streets of Rage 4.
I have a feeling you know more than I do.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a funny story about retro gaming that was like, I lost my mind over the other night. We were quite high and like, we did a lot of cocaine and stuff. We were like just talking about video games and stuff. And I started reminiscing about like, because I was so into like Sega, not Super and stuff when I was growing up. Had this game called like, what was it? What do we know? It was like Fatal Fury or like Final Fight, like a.
Fatal Fury is also a fighting game.
I reckon that might have been the one, and I was like, fuck. I remember playing as this like boxer guy in it, and like you know in like Street Fighter, there's like Ryu, was it like Ken and Ryu that do that? They do their like Hadouken or whatever. I was like, the poor man's version of it that got translated to the Sega was this boxer guy that did this like uppercut thing that like sent out like a hurricane out of his fist, and he'd go hurda buppa like that. It was like the weakest thing in the world, and we were like laughing. We were laughing about it heaps, and then we were like, let's see if we can find it on the internet.
Yeah, we looked it up on
so
YouTube.
we found it on YouTube, and then it happens. Like I was like, it was an
It
absolute.
was like a best of thing with heaps of noises. So we watched like about 10 minutes, and then it came on, and we were fucking nearly died laughing.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Just kept replaying it, and it's like
Heard about
I've heard it before. I was like
But,
going
like,
from his description
in Mortal
of it.
Kombat, you also have like so the guy who made it.
Oh, he pops up.
Yeah, he pops up and he goes like.
Yeah, I used to think
Toasty.
There's a guy came to our house and we used to play and swore that he said Dudley, and we used to go Dudley, and we used to say it to him at school like all the time. He nearly cried, like he couldn't handle it, like Dudley. Yeah, he never lived it down.
Well, guys, this has been so much fun, but we're losing light. We
Yeah.
can't really
Also, I wanna go
edit
see
this
Jurassic
anymore.
Park.
Yeah. Let's go check out some bands. And
Thanks for
you
your
guys
time,
check
man.
out the Bennies. See you guys later. Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was a blast.
Dude, thank you. That was
so much fun. That was so fun.